Let's go inside out with our NBA insider, Ian Begley. And Derrick Rose has provided so much poise for this Knicks team, especially with closing out games. Can you put into perspective just how good a pickup he has been?
Oh, tremendous. I mean, they got him for a second-round pick and Dennis Smith Jr. in a trade with Detroit. And that's been one of the biggest transactions in the NBA this season, in my opinion, because the Knicks would not be where they are today without Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose has been fantastic for them off the bench, particularly after he came back from his bout with COVID-19. Once he got his rhythm back, got his conditioning back, after coming back off that long layoff, he was great, and the Knicks record has reflected that. I think there's something like 15-6 with him in the lineup after coming back from that COVID bout. And he's given them everything. He's given them scoring off the bench. He's given them fourth quarter scoring. He's helped out the young guys on and off the court. So really, you just can't say enough about the contributions of Derrick Rose to this club.
And it would have been easy to write off this road trip after losses to Denver and Phoenix. What does a win against another Western Conference power in the Clippers say about the resilience of the Knicks?
Yeah, it's just been there all year, Maria, and it's not something that you've seen from Knicks teams of recent vintage, really, the last 7 years. You know, the Knicks have kind of taken a hit, and then things have gone sideways over these last several seasons. But this is different under Tom Thibodeau because, you know, they've taken several hits, whether it be injuries or small pockets of losing skids, and they've bounced back. And this is just another example of that, going in to the Clippers' home gym, albeit a quiet home gym, and coming out with a victory. They held that team in check, shooting from the perimeter, and they got big contributions up and down the roster. So a signature win for Tom Thibodeau's group.
It has been different in a good way. How about RJ Barrett? We know he's drastically improved his shooting percentages this season, but what did he show you specifically on Sunday?
You know, we just talked about it, resiliency, Maria, because he had a really bad play late in that Phoenix game that hurt the Knicks. And, you know, the onslaught was on after Barrett had a bad inbounds pass. I think it was late in the third quarter in Phoenix, and the Knicks got routed. But he did not sulk. You know, he didn't get caught up in that bad moment. He bounced back here Sunday against the Clippers, hit some big threes. And it's just another example of what the Knicks have talked about with Barrett all along, dating back to last year. The idea that, you know, he can shake off whatever happened last game, good, bad, or indifferent, and he can come to the floor the next day even keeled, and he won't let anything from the past impact him. And that's such an important trait, I think, for young players in New York. Barrett has showed that to you time and time again, and Sunday was just another example of it.